What's up, YouTube world? It's the kid Sean DeLorean, aka DeLoreansWorldVlog, World, and we are back with our third video. If you're new here, please hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification bell. So today, you guys, I just wanted to get on here and share with you guys my experience in Hong Kong, China, and also Macau, China. Amazing. Let's just start there. I'm going to give you guys the goods. Start there. Everyone has to visit China. Well, at least Hong Kong and Macau. You have to. It was an amazing experience. Mostly good, some bad. But mostly good. Again, I am currently in Texas. That's where I live. I am from Michigan. Growing up in the States, we were taught a lot, or were told a lot, not taught. Told that anything outside of America or outside of where you was born and raised was bad. But I've been traveling the world a little bit over 2.5 years now. I've been to over 30 or 40 countries. Over 4 continents. I just been around the world, and everything that I was told as a child is so funny, but it's completely opposite. Completely opposite. Even now, prior to me even visiting Hong Kong and doing my research, the internet even told me how China was just so like anti-black or anti-American. And from my experience, that was further from the truth. I loved everything about China. It's funny because I would have thought that I would have been getting more looks. Typically when I do travel, being black, I get looks, but again, I dress like this, very, very bright colored. And I also carry bags. So some people may look at me and just they like my style. They admire my style. So I'm used to getting looks, but China, well, Hong Kong, they did not care. No one cared at all. No one budged. No one was ever rude to me. Everything, honestly speaking, everybody was pretty like chill to themselves. Everybody was pretty nice. They were pretty helpful. A part of me considered possibly even moving to Hong Kong. It's a beautiful place, very, very, very beautiful, very, very cultured. The only thing I did not like was the food. The food was terrible, and I am going to insert some clips at the end of this video, but the food was not given, not at all. And maybe that's just because I'm used to certain things here. But again, I do travel around, so I have been to a few places where the food was amazing. But Hong Kong or Macau was not given at all. So yeah, I just wanted to get on here and say a couple things from my experience and try my best to summarize this, because it was like a whole 7-day trip. So I took DFW to HKG. On that trip, we had a layover in Istanbul. The layover was like roughly 6 hours. So I've been to Istanbul, Turkey before. So this time around, I just decided to stay at the lounge and just wait for the next flight. Once that passed by, we went ahead, we had got to HKG, which is Hong Kong airport. From there, I decided to catch an Uber to the hostel. Got to the hostel roughly around 11:30 p.m. It was pretty late, so I decided to just take a shower and crash. The next morning, I'm such a big kid, I decided to go to Disneyland. And I actually was a little upset because I did my research the night before, and online it stated that everything was good, that they were open. Got there the following day and they were closed. So sad, so sad. Because I typically try to visit Disneylands or Disney Worlds every time I travel somewhere that has it, or anything that's considered a big amusement park. And wherever I travel to, I try to visit. So I was a little bit upset about that, but I got over it. I went ahead and went to the Big Buddha instead, which was roughly around 30 to 45 minutes on the train. And then we also had to take the clear, well, I can't even think of the name. The box things that are in the air. I'm gonna insert those at the end of this video as well. But I forgot what they call it, yo. Anyways, I ended up taking that. That was like a 2-hour ride across to the Big Buddha. The stairs were terrible and it was super, super hot. Did not like that, but it was a cool experience. I'll definitely do it again still. Again, I do not complain when I'm traveling. Like whatever hurdles come against me, I'm with it. So I love that. Once I left from there, the following day, I decided to visit the coffin homes. Oh my God. The coffin home is crazy, you guys. I gotta insert that too. So the coffin homes in Hong Kong, China, it's basically like a big apartment complex with rooms, well, rooms or apartments as small as 15 square feet.
What?
An apartment as small as 15 square feet. When I say like, that humbled me so much. And that's why I love traveling and learning, because it definitely like humbles me and make me appreciate everything that I have. Make me completely grateful and thankful. But anyways, that was that experience. It was cool to see, but it was just like, wow, like people are actually born into poverty, I guess, but not in the standard of American poverty. What we consider poverty, some may consider a wealthy, rich, or, you know, a good life. So that was very much interesting to experience. After I did that, I went ahead and tried out some restaurants. Again, I'm going to link those down below or insert the clips down below. I did not care for the food. That night I went to the market. Okay, so I have been to some food markets around the world, and they were actually great, like really good food, especially like Japan, amazing food. Indonesia had good food too. Well, yeah, Indonesia had good food as well. But Hong Kong, I expected more. I actually really expected a lot more, and I thought the food was gonna be good. But I walked through the market that night. I usually would try anything, but I was not interested at all. The looks wasn't even appealing, so I just did not try anything. So from that night, I had booked a ferry ride to Macau, China, which was roughly around an hour away on the boat. Once I got into Macau, China, I booked a hotel room at the Studio City. Amazing, like so luxury. So Macau, China is basically like Vegas, Las Vegas, Nevada here, but in Macau, China. It's literally like a baby Vegas. It has the Eiffel Tower, it has the London clock, which we don't have that in Vegas, but they do have that there. And they actually, that's like their big monument. They actually have a hotel as well called the London that they actually like really like look up. I believe a lot of people travel there just to go to that hotel. But Macau, China is basically a casino city, which was actually really cool. I was able to walk around and experience that. And I walked around the city. It's like it's kind of weird because it's like mixed. It seems like a city viewed like London and Paris, but like a Las Vegas version, if that makes sense. So that was pretty cool. I spent one day in Macau, China. Once I got back from Macau, China, I went back to Hong Kong. The rest of my 3 days, I kind of just like, sat around eating. I no longer drink, so I did hit 2 bars. But again, I don't drink, so I didn't stay long. I did karaoke. Like, it felt so funny to do karaoke in China. Just because, like, I don't know, I seen it on TV growing up. So to experience that, I was just like so excited. That was cool. Yeah, I spent the following 3 days kind of like just lollygagging around, trying different foods. I'm gonna link that down below as well. I'm sorry, I'm gonna add that clip as well. Trying different foods, meeting different people, hanging out, and not doing much. Most people say that you only really need 3 days in China. And honestly, I would say the same. You really don't have much outside of Disneyland, the markets, and then, like I said, most people would go to Macau, China. So that was cool. Total, I believe I spent 6 days. It was amazing. I would definitely do it again. Like I said before, the people were super generous and helpful. Everyone really spoke English. It was just a cool experience, and I would love to go back. Or not. I would consider moving there, but once I get back to America, I'd be like, nah, I won't go there. But it was a cool experience. I would love to go back. I would love to take a family or a friend with me as well, so it can probably be a different like outlook or whatever, or a different experience. I loved it, and I just wanted to come on here and give you guys a little insight of me being a Black gay man traveling to Hong Kong and Macau and having the time of my life. Like, it was amazing. So thank you guys. We are out, baby, and I hope you guys have a good week. And again, hit that like button, that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell. Have a good one.